No, he wasn't. Actually, I wrote that record with Nasri and with Chris, and we were writing it for Chris's album. So, like this, a lot of times, like even with like, you know, collabs and things like that, you write the records and the artists, you know, cut the records, and once it comes down to picking the songs for the album, they'll go, oh, you know what, this person will sound cool on this, and that's kind of what happened for Next to You. So he ended up getting on it. That was just a bonus. I was happy just to have the record placed on Chris, period. So to add Justin Bieber into the mix, and then, you know, and be able to be at that video shoot and watch them create this, you know, this incredible video to this record that came out of our heads, out of our minds, like that was dope. Like it was really cool. So Justin was, you know, just a little added bonus. No, not yet. And I think I'm supposed to be writing something. I heard something. I've been on the road a lot, things like that, but I need to get back to LA and really write some stuff for him. I would love to. What do I think causes people to have the reaction to Justin Bieber that they do? Well, for one, I think that he's really talented. Like, I think, honestly, aside from everything, I always feel like talent prevails. Like, I don't care how cute somebody is. I don't care, you know, who you know. I don't care about stuff like that. If you're talented, people can see it. You know what I mean? And I think that that's the case with him. He's just talented. I mean, how many instruments does he play? He can play the drums, the guitar, he plays the piano. I've seen him play the piano in person before and looked at him like he was crazy because I didn't know that he can get down like that. You know what I mean? But I think that he's talented, and I love his voice. And why do people react to that? I think it's just because, you know, it's just, he's a talented young man. I mean, there isn't much to really say about that. He's just talented. Who would I say is the closest thing to Michael Jackson right now? Well, let me begin by saying nobody will ever be Michael Jackson. So that question is kind of, I can't really, you know what I mean? I have to answer that and say that first. Nobody's ever going to be Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson is Michael Jackson. In terms of Chris Brown and Justin, I think that they are two completely different artists. It's kind of like comparing oranges and apples. I think that Justin is his own entity all by himself. I mean, I grew up listening to NSYNC, and I think that, you know, his story, from the fact that he came from a boy group and he was huge with his boy group, and then he continued on, and now he's this huge solo artist with multiple albums on his belt. I think that, and then he ventured off into movies and all of this. I can go on for days and talk about Justin. I think that, you know, he's just, Justin is his own entity over there. He's incredible. In terms of Chris, I think that Chris is an anomaly. I think that you only get one Chris Brown. You know what I mean? I think that he only one Chris Brown comes around, just like only one Michael Jackson. I think Chris is special. Whether or not people, you know, some people, you know, they may like it, may like him, they may not like him, but at the end of the day, you can't deny the talent that Chris Brown possesses. Whether he's singing, he's dancing, he's acting, he's directing a movie, he's painting something, he is writing out a script or directing a video. Chris Brown is Chris Brown. So to compare Justin and Chris, it's like apples and oranges. I can't. So I can't compare the two. But I will say neither one of them are Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson is Michael Jackson.
But that's Drake rapping. When he raps, he's one of the best, dog. Like, he says shit I've never heard before.
You don't. Like, I can't go in somebody else's house, and even though they let me wear their clothes and eat their food, that's not my house.